Gang, back with another NBA 2K18 My Career gameplay, and today we're going up against the Portland Trailblazers. So what I want you to do is make sure you enjoy the gameplay, and yeah man, let's get into this video.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trailblazers as they go up against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Last outing for Oklahoma City, they ended up with a win against Phoenix. Nice job they've been doing over the last 10 games. 8 wins and not having too many problems. And the Portland Trailblazers 2 seasons ago lost 4 starters, yet shocked the league, made it to the second round of the playoffs. Pretty tough to keep overachieving on that level, though, isn't it, Shane?
Yeah, they were the youngest team in the 2016 playoffs. They had some things fall their way there, and you learn from experience. They're going to be fine. Don't you worry about it. They spent a truckload of money to keep that young talent. I mean, a truckload. Like Shaq like numbers, SLM. I like numbers. Like these new numbers that's coming up.
Exactly.
Like 200 million for
They spent a lot. Now it's up to these guys to develop because you give them that kind of money, man. Woo. SLN, Shaq like numbers.
200 million.
Yeah, but done.
Heard it. Yeah. The new CBA. A couple of these guys about to get 200 million. I know. Adam Silver signed me up for 50 days.
He's going to do it for us for now. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.
15 days.
15.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the 4th member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's the Portland Trailblazers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. And folks, Paul George will not be in the lineup, out with an injury.
Boy, what a tough break for this team. I mean, his injury is going to cost him the regular season, and it looks like he won't be able to be available for the playoffs either.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Now, Lehigh C.J. McCollum has taken full advantage of his opportunity with the Blazers. McCollum said, I already knew what I could do. People are starting to realize that I'm here to stay. Kevin, his coach Terry Stotts says his time has come.
It certainly has, D.A. Love the mindset McCollum has, stepping right into the starting two-guard spot with great confidence. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Portland, Lillard and McCollum, the star-studded backcourt. Turner is out there with Vaughn, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Suns.
Playing on the road, always a challenge, but it becomes a heck of a lot easier when you can shoot the 3-ball the way they did.
Oh, no doubt. And when you're hitting a high percentage on the perimeter, everything becomes easy.
Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Back to Westbrook. 4 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Vaughn. Oklahoma City on D. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
You're going to win a lot of games when you can shoot the 3-ball the way they did in that one.
Oh, yeah. Once they started hitting, it was like an avalanche. Even as the defense extended farther and farther out.
And there it is for him.
And I I love the confidence and energy Westbrook plays with. Just an excellent scorer once he gets good position inside.
Well, Terry Stotts now in his 6th season as head coach in Portland. I mean, he's been a head coach for a handful of seasons elsewhere, but this is by far his longest run with a single team.
And by all accounts, Terry Stotts doing a great job with the Blazers.
But this team has chemistry and a defined style of play. The new players love him. I mean, Stotts himself seems really happy in Portland. It's been a great match.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Oh, Turner, he's so valuable to this team. He's a guy who can play multiple positions. He can score, rebound, he can pass as well.
Second free throw, good. They talk about the Blazers players. They talk a lot about the work ethic of this team.
The work ethic of this team starts with number 0, Damian Lillard. He makes sure that it's a competitive environment. A lot of these young players, though, are looking to prove themselves in the gym before and after practice. They're challenging one another.
Now here's Turner, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Turner dishes to Lillard. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Feeds to Vonleh. Screen by Nurkic. Portland moving the ball over. A 3 from McCollum. It doesn't go for him. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Turner with the steal. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Look at Turner. He loves dunking it home. Nothing tricky. Just showing off his superb vertical.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Another miss by Westbrook.
Well, that makes them 1 for 5 from the field so far. They need to start getting some better looks.
Over in the corner, Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
You got to appreciate how assured Turner is. I mean, he gets his shot off quickly off the pass.
Westbrook passes to Adams. Westbrook against Lillard. And that one's good. Westbrook.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
There's Vonleh following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And it's McCollum in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Vonleh setting the pick for McCollum. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
This is as good as it gets for first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Westbrook against Lillard. Westbrook, no good.
The D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
Here's the lob to Lillard. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. It's on target from the high post.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now, here's Vonleh. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio.
And don't forget about the heavy lifting he did on the glass all evening. He controlled the game in a number of ways. Just an unbelievable effort on the glass tonight.
Now here's Westbrook, following the missed shot by Noah Vonleh. And it's Westbrook missing.
His struggles this quarter continue. He's done a good job.
Robertson dishes to McDermott. Shoots from the baseline. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Nurkic the pass to Turner. Nurkic setting the pick for Turner. Shoots over McDermott. And too long on the shot. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Westbrook kicks to McDermott. Back to Westbrook. Here's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Westbrook's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, awesome watching Westbrook drain the three ball there. He just needs to focus on being a little more efficient from downtown.
Now here's Lillard. He picked up 21 points in their last win against San Antonio. Nurkic, a screen on Patterson. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot goes down. Lillard's got his first points of the night.
But Lillard knows how to score the ball inside. All he needs is ideal positioning, and he's good to fire.
McDermott with the screen for Westbrook. Roberson, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Oh, great ball movement there.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. McCollum with the ball. He had 28 points in the win against San Antonio.
And he also positioned himself well to protect the rim, swatting a couple of shots, making his presence felt on that end.
Lillard with the bucket.
But Lillard is always going to be aggressive on offense as he looks to catch the defense off guard.
Outside Westbrook. Shoots over Lillard. Here's Adams. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, I might as well go to the slow-mo.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Portland out in front, leading by just 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard. He explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embraced it, for my entire life. Just, you wouldn't know if something was going on in my life or not because as long as I'm taking care of business and doing what I need to be doing, that's all that matters.
I would say we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of business.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, this roster is built for guys with speed. They're running the floor hard in the first quarter.
They've got Ennis Cantor. Harris is out there with Felton. Then there's Grant, and it's Abrinas in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. And Chris, you had to deal with different injuries during your playing career. Some guys get bit by the injury bug, and some others avoid it their whole career. Do you think that staying healthy, Chris, is a skill, or is it just luck of the draw?
Man, that's a great question, Kevin. I really can't answer that when you look at a guy like Jordan and seeing him only hurt his ankle one time. Or,
right.
I do think when you take care of your body and you prepare that you can definitely stave off injuries. But at the same time, I think it's the luck of the draw. If you're a guy like myself and you're rebounding in the paint and there are a lot of feet under you, you're going to come down on someone's ankle and twist your ankle. We've seen a lot of non-physical injuries, a lot of injuries that just seem to happen out of nowhere. When you look at George's injury with the Olympics that time, or you look at a guy like Steph Curry with his ankle injuries that he had back in the day. So I really can't answer that. That's a great question. It's like what comes first, the chicken or the egg? But I would just say this, no matter how hard you work, it takes a little bit of luck to be successful. I think we all would say that. So I would lean on more so the side of luck than necessarily being prepared and not having an injury.
Good answer. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Fellas, Al-Farouq Aminu has established himself as a great defensive player. He wants that recognition. He said, my goal every year is to be Defensive Player of the Year. I want to guard 1 through 4 and even 5 sometimes. I want it to be known that I'm a great defender. And I want the league to recognize that. Devin?
Thanks, David. Aminu continues to prove his worth on the defensive end. His length and quickness certainly hard to deal with. He's off on the second.
It's easy to admire the heart DJ plays with. He continues to add new wrinkles to his game over time.
Felton against McCollum. Upside Felton. Shoots over Lillard, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Trailblazers leading by 4. Now here's Harkless. Guarded close. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Here's Harris. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Lillard. Here's Harkless. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Aminu with a screen on Grant. Here's Harkless. Not enough on that one as it misses. They're trailing by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Harris kicks to Felton. Back to Harris. A high post shot. Harris missing again.
A frustrating start to this quarter for them.
Harris against Lillard. They set the pick to the paint. Aminu misses.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Spurs.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
Out to Harris. Three-pointer. Harris missing again.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Count that one. Lillard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Al-Farouq Aminu, one of the league's great value contracts, signed through 2019 for around $7 million a season.
Yeah, and in this era, starting players command twice that at least. That helps with ballooning payroll. And Aminu's happy, getting consistent minutes in court.
To the right side. Here's Ferguson, defended by Harkless. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Ferguson. And Turner kicks to Vonleh. The pass to Swanigan. Turner with the screen. Here's the screen. Shot off the screen. No good off the back of the rim. Oklahoma City shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Here's TJ. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here is Turner. He has 5. McCollum passes to Swanigan. Back to McCollum from deep. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
McCollum is incredibly dangerous from outside. Awesome at finding available spaces. He shoots it with ease.
Left side, Harris. He scores, and he's off the schneid with that basket. 1 for 7 on a tough night for him.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Pass to Swanigan. He feeds it to Harkless. 17 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Well, I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. That should be an interesting conversation.
The 10-foot. The shot misses. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Trailblazers lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. Keep competing, trust each other, make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. The start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
On the floor for Portland, the incredible pair of Lillard and McCollum are at the 1 and 2. Vonleh's out there with Nurkic, and it's Turner in at the 3. Westbrook with it. Lillard picks him up. Westbrook, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Westbrook. Takes it off the glass. Westbrook's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Thunder.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And Lillard kicks to Turner to the left side wing. And here's McCollum for 3. And no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Here's Westbrook. Great touch on the 16-footer. Westbrook's got 11.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Kicks it to Nurkic. There's the pick. Lillard outside. The 17-footer goes down. He's got 9.
He's been in control here tonight, helping them get in front with his work from the field.
Roberson the pass to Westbrook. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Roberson's got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start. And one thing you have to say about Russell Westbrook, he is an absolute star. I mean, the type of player you can build around and win with. Just the total package on the offensive end of the floor.
They haven't gotten their legs back. Just 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Nice shot by McDermott.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, the Portland Trailblazers are developing a great chemistry for a young team. Damian Lillard takes the team to San Diego every September for bonding purposes. And he told me how much we like each other, how much time we spend around each other. That shows you a team that is really together. It is a unit. We have each other's back. Kevin?
And it's critical to establish camaraderie early on. Thank you, D.A. Sounds like Lillard has this team headed in the right direction. Now here's McCollum. Defense is right there. Vonleh dishes to Nurkic. Turner passes to McCollum. Here's Lillard. Offensive rebound. Vonleh. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, you had to stop.
Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. He kicks it to Nurkic for the tie. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Sinks the triple. Westbrook's got 14 points for the game.
This is not the same defensive team we saw in the first half. They are giving up way too many open looks.
Lillard outside. Stolen by Westbrook. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Westbrook leading the charge.
They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are in the lead.
Turner with it, now defended by McDermott. Got a hand on it.
Their stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to it.
A 15-footer. Westbrook, no good. Trailblazers trail by 5. Now here's Lillard. He's got 9. Here's Vonleh. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Screen by Nurkic. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Russell Westbrook.
Damian Lillard, the originator of 4-Bar Friday. Last season, he released the letter O, his album. Features some pretty big names.
The first one falls. And Lillard with his own music label, he enjoys spending time in the recording studio.
Yeah, music, hip-hop, and basketball and sports go hand in hand. I mean, his high school coach was also a music producer. So Damian and his teammates had a chance to get in the studio at a young age. Before games, during warm-ups, they'd play their songs. I mean, that's what athletes do. That's where it all started.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
And as great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
DJ kicks to Cantor. There's a screen by Cantor, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, as a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You got to be quick in setting those screens. If you get a little lazy, you get called for it.
Now Harkless. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's the screen. Davis sets a screen. Here's Aminu. It's off. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Oklahoma City. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Our number one concern is transition defense. We can't lose people in transition. We got to get back. We got to talk. All right?
Moments ago, Terry Stotts likes to run a fast pace on offense, but asking his team to guard against that very thing defensively on the other end.
Yeah, and it puts a lot of pressure on the conditioning of your players. We'll see who can step up, who may even need to be subbed out.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. We've got Ferguson. Ennis Cantor is out there with Grant. Then there's Harris. And it's Abrinas in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Lillard. The rebound by Grant. The Thunder leading by 5. And it's Harris off the drive. The shot, no good.
But this has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Lillard dishes to Aminu. Over in the corner, Harkless. And he's good on the 3-ball. Harkless has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Portland. Harris against Lillard. Harris passes to Abrinas.
Jay actively looks for the open teammate, whipping the ball over beautifully and quickly.
Pass to Swanigan. Davis with a screen on Grant. Dishes it to Davis. There's the screen. Pass to Lillard. Releases. And he swishes it right through.
I like how intense Lillard is. Excellent at getting to his spots and scoring the ball at a high percentage.
Now the pass to Abrinas. Here's Cantor. Second shot opportunity. Basket is good, and they'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And the Heat not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Trailblazers trail by 6. Lillard inside over Harris. And again, it's Damian Lillard. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Abrinas. The shot that time, not on target. Now Portland takes it the other way. And it's Amino in the corner. Shoots a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Cantor's got 5 rebounds tonight. Harris kicks to Cantor. And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Harris with it. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And he banks in the layup. And the Thunder lead by 4.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead, and now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
Aminu, the pass to Swanigan. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harris a screen on Lillard. Here's Abrinas. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Does well to burrow his way into the post, but loses his touch on the finish.
No coverage, that's it. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a smasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Going with a whole new group out there. And Portland making a change here. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys?
6 to shoot. Nurkic with the steal. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Harkless. He's guarded closely. Lillard with it. Westbrook picks him up. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And they have strength and claw to get back into this thing. Just chipping away little by little and finally now taking the lead.
Harris is checked in for Oklahoma City. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Portland. On the free throw, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. And Roberson kicks to DJ. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Adams. Shoots off the screen. Rebound by Nurkic. Portland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And oh, here we go. Here is nobody down. And the basket is good. And the Thunder lead by 1.
I love seeing DJ step up and knock it in. Cold-blooded score, oozing with confidence.
McCollum outside. Harris on the double team. Tries from 10. Conley. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Lillard against Harris. Unloads from 9. That one rolling around and rims out. Here's Conley. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to be on Doug McDermott. He knocks down the clutch free throw. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Nice. Tying it up. Though a little disappointed that he couldn't give him the lead.
Here's Harris. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle, too.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
We want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
Free throw good. DJ.
Pushes it from a 2 to a 3-point lead. You can count on him. It makes a huge difference right now.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, these are some of the toughest decisions. I mean, a good argument can be made for either case.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turner with the screen. And here's McCollum for 3. Right between the eyes. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And McCullough is a lethal scorer, especially when the game is on the line. Love how under control he is.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The score is tied at 48. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From the arc. Can't get the 3 to fall. Now a timeout called by Portland. McCollum. No good. Here's Nurkic. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So the Thunder 5 right now. Inside, it's Patterson and Adams. Andre Robertson out there with Harris. And it's McDermott in its small forward. Adams, the pass to Roberson. And the three off target. Portland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Conley kicks to Lillard. Fires the three. That shot off. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Roberson. Screen by Adams. Here's Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got the first points here in the overtime period for Oklahoma City. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. They set the pick. Here's Nurkic. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I'm sure he'd say to himself, no excuse for missing that shot, even when it's such a clean look.
And Robertson has it in the corner. Drains the three-pointer. And now a 5-point Thunder lead.
And look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Lillard, the pass to Conley. And stolen by Patterson. Turner with the steal. It's over McDermott. Nobody near Lillard. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. And that's 19 points for Lillard. Harris against Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Harris. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Here's McCollum. Oh, that's blocked. Here's the break. Here's McDermott. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Making this a 2-possession game. That's the benefit of knocking down the easy.
Here is Lillard. McCollum outside. Again, McCollum missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lillard against Westbrook. Now, here's Patterson. 6 on the shot clock. Turner comes with the double team. McDermott kicks to Adams. Hits the jumper in space.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
3-pointer, Lillard. The rebound by Patterson.
and they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Russell. Congrats on the win. How are you guys able to stay in front down the stretch?
Just trying to be aggressive. Yeah, we did a good job of, all game of staying aggressive. Our defense was key towards the end, and we did a good job of closing the game out.
Great effort at both ends, Russell. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Alright, if you enjoyed the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris. Make sure you turn on notifications to tell me that y'all be watching the videos. And yeah, if you turn on notifications, you'll see every upload that I'll be making. Make sure you leave a like and comment. Yep. And for the new subscribers, subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alright, bye.